Hi everybody, it's me Vanshika from Vanshika's World and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a cool craft. So this is a watercolor background, so let's see how we're going to do this. So what I mean by watercolor background is, here is an example. So as you can see, this piece of artwork has this cool background that looks like something's been splattered on. And there's a little bit of color mixed in here, but there's not a lot. So we're going to be making something really similar to this. And as you can see, there is calligraphy writing here. And I will be writing in calligraphy in this video. So make sure to watch until the end of the video to see what I'm doing. Now, let's go over what we're going to be needing for this project. The first thing we're going to be needing is paper. I'm using marker paper. Next, we're going to be needing a Ziploc bag. We're also going to be needing a spray bottle. We're going to be needing markers. Make sure that the markers are contrasting colors. You don't want a red or a green, because then when they mix, they will turn into a brown color. So make sure you have contrasting colors and don't use any permanent markers. The last thing we have is a paper towel. So let's begin. Here I have my paper, and we're going to be taking our Ziploc bag and we're going to be putting it over our paper. And we're going to be taking our markers and we're going to be scribbling on the Ziploc bag one by one. Anywhere, any way, however you would like. For example, I just take this color and I just start scribbling here. Remember, when you're coloring and scribbling, you want to have the colors kind of close to each other, so when we're continuing this project, it looks good at the end. Okay, so after we have finished scribbling all of our colors on the Ziploc bag, we're going to take the paper and put it aside, and we're going to take our spray bottle. So we're going to give a light and even spray onto the colors. Make sure it's... So after it's sprayed, you can see that there are small little droplets, and you want them to be droplets sticking upwards and not moving around. If the water starts moving around, that means you have added too much water. Now we're going to take our paper and we're going to put it over the colors. And after we have put it on, you can sometimes you can see a little bit of the colors on top of the paper. So you just want to press it down and you want to start rubbing it. Because the more you rub it, the more nicer it will look. Now we're going to flip it over and you can see all of the colors here. And you can see that it's not really blended, but we will be able to fix that. So after you have flipped it over, you want to keep rubbing it, because the more you rub it, the more nicer it looks, as I said before. And if you look and you don't have as much water as you need, like in these parts you can still see the colors, you could just take your spray bottle and pick up the Ziploc bag really lightly where it goes onto the also you can leave it where you see these colors like that, or you can have it until it's really blended. That is your choice. So after you have finished rubbing, you want to take off the paper towel and the Ziploc bag and put it aside. Now as you can see, there are these like dark little spots here, and that is just water. And if you would like, this is your choice, but it's more advisable, you can take a paper towel and very lightly, super light, just taking off some parts. You can keep it in like with a lot of water in some parts, but you don't have to. So after you have finished using the paper towel to take out any water spots, you want to let this dry. Make sure it is completely dry before you do anything on top of it. So yeah, after the watercolor background is dry, you can totally leave this just like this. Or you can write something, or you can do anything on your watercolor background. So I'm going to be writing in calligraphy, and if you want to see a video where I show you the basics of calligraphy, put a comment down below, and maybe I might make a video on that. I'm going to show you my calligraphy. So for writing calligraphy, I'm going to be using the Tombow Fudonosuke brush pen, and I'll be leaving a link to this down below, as well as a link to my Tombow dual tip brush pen markers that I use for the colors of this watercolor background. Watercolor background. So that was the watercolor background craft, and I hope you guys really enjoyed it. This was a super easy craft to do as well. So if you enjoyed it, please like the video, share it with all your friends and family, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And also hit the notification bell to be notified every time I post a new video. Bye, and see you guys next time.